Hi, it's me Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. So for today we're gonna learn about 3 confusing Malay phrases which are Padan Muka, Acuh tak acuh, Endah tak endah. But before I begin for this video, I'm just gonna use informal pronunciation. For those of you who still not clear yet, what is informal pronunciation? Please watch my number 53 video which is about confusing pronunciation. So our 3 confusing Malay phrases for today are Padan Muka, Acuh tak acuh, Endah tak endah. So you will often hear these phrases from Malay. So the first word is Padan Muka. So you cannot direct translate this, right? Padan is suit, okay? Muka is face. So Padan Muka means serve you right. This is speaking form. Padan Muka, siapa suruh jahat sangat? Padan Muka, siapa suruh jahat sangat? So if you direct translate this also, siapa suruh jahat sangat? Siapa who suruh us? Jahat is bad and sangat is very. Who asked you to be very bad, right? But this is not a question if Malay say like this. You know, in this kind of sentence. Padan muka, siapa suruh jahat sangat? Okay, in English, basically means serve you right because you are very bad. So, because you are very bad, if you direct translate this from English to Malay, it will be sebab awak jahat sangat. Sebab awak jahat sangat. Then this is a statement. However, siapa suruh jahat sangat, it seems like if you don't understand it, it seems to you like it's a question form. But for this one, it's not. Okay? That person who angry at you and say this kind of thing, that person don't ask to you to tell him or her who asks you to behave in a bad way. Basically, sebab awak jahat sangat here, then they translate it as siapa suruh jahat sangat. So I repeat again. Padan muka, siapa suruh jahat sangat? Padan muka, siapa suruh jahat sangat? Okay, this is the intonation. Padan muka, siapa suruh jahat sangat? Okay, basically in English it means serve you right because you are very bad. Okay, that's the meaning of it. Some people also say like this. Padan dengan muka dia. Padan dengan muka dia. Nasihat saya dia tak nak dengar. Padan dengan muka dia. Nasihat saya dia tak nak dengar. Or some people also say like this. Padan muka dengan dia. Nasihat saya dia tak nak dengar. Okay. In English it means serve her or him right. My advice, she or him doesn't or didn't want to listen to. Okay. That's another way how people say padan muka. Or you may find other meaning which is not bad at all like previous one. So I give example here. Gaya tudung itu sepadan dengan mukanya. Gaya tudung itu sepadan dengan mukanya. This is formal Malay. Speaking part, gaya tudung tu padan dengan muka dia. Gaya tudung tu padan dengan muka dia. So for this one, they don't say anything serve you right or something like that to someone. This is really complimentary sentence. So you have to be careful with this one, okay? Don't misunderstand. So basically in English it means that hijab style suits with her face. Okay, now we move on to the next phrase. Acuh tak acuh. Acuh tak acuh. If you learn Malay and you try to direct translate this, acuh means care or peduli. So acuh tak acuh, care or not care. So you will be confused also. What kind of sentence is this, right? Acuh tak acuh. Acuh here means care or peduli. However, people don't use the word acuh on its own. You will often hear people say acuh tak acuh. But people don't really say acuh alone. Okay? So example of this acuh tak acuh. Doesn't care about advice or doesn't care for in general thing or doesn't give or pay attention. When you heard people say that person is acuh tak acuh, which refer to actually the nonchalant. So nonchalant is a person or manner, the feeling or appearing normally calm or relaxed, not displaying any anxiety or any interest or enthusiasm. I give example here. Dia acuh tak acuh bila anak dia sakit tenat. Dia acuh tak acuh bila anak dia sakit tenat. So in English it means he or she is nonchalant when his or her kid is critically ill. And another meaning is dismissive. So dismissive is feeling or showing that something is unworthy of consideration. For example, dia bercakap dengan saya dalam nada acuh tak acuh. Dia bercakap dengan saya dalam nada acuh tak acuh. Okay, or you may say, dia cakap dengan saya dalam nada acuh tak acuh. So it means he or she spoke to me in a dismissive tone of voice. So another meaning of acuh tak acuh is levity or lackadaisical, which means lacking of interest or determination. So I give example here. Bos tak suka sikap acuh tak acuh Lily masa buat kerja. Bos tak suka sikap acuh tak acuh Lily masa buat kerja. Bos tak suka sikap acuh tak acuh Lily masa buat kerja. So it means boss doesn't like Lily's levity attitude when she's doing work. And another one, another meaning, incurious. Don't want to know, okay? So I give example here. Cikgu pandang pelajar baru acuh tak acuh. Cikgu pandang pelajar baru acuh tak acuh. So in English it means teacher gave new student an incurious glance. Means not interested to ask more. Another phrase, last one, endah tak endah. Endah tak endah. So endah means have interest on something. So common you will hear people say tak endah. Okay, tak endah. People normally don't just say endah. People say tak endah. Okay, so same like acuh. People don't really say acuh on its own. People will say acuh tak acuh. That is something cultural. Okay, for this one, I give example here. Dia tak endah kata-kata orang. Dia tak endah kata-kata orang. Which means he or she doesn't care what people say. Dia tak endah kata-kata orang. And then, if formal Malay, you will find something like this. Ali tidak mengendahkan saya. Ali tidak mengendahkan saya. Or speaking, Ali tak endahkan saya. Ali tak endahkan saya. So basically means Ali ignore me. Ali ignore me, okay? Tidak mengendahkan means ignore also. So when you say endah tak endah, it means doesn't show interest on something or doesn't care at all. I give an example here. Lily buat endah tak endah bila mak panggil dia. Lily buat endah tak endah bila mak panggil dia. Or Lily endah tak endah bila mak panggil dia. So in English it means Lily act nonchalant when her mom call her. So I know here you will notice acuh tak acuh and endah tak endah has overlapping meanings but not entirely the same meaning. But they have some overlapping meaning which you can use both, either acuh tak acuh or endah tak endah on certain circumstances. So for that one, please check properly when I give example on acuh tak acuh. So please make sure you know how to differentiate them as well before you use it. Well, I guess that's all lesson for now. Thank you very much for watching me, and if you like my video, please support me on Patreon. And for those of you who's watching me right now, thank you very much, and till we meet again then. Bye.